Hello there. Hope you guys are having a great day. My name is Matsuki, and today we're talking about the Dead Silence field upgrade in Modern Warfare. So before we get into Modern Warfare Dead Silence, we should look at other Call of Duty's versions of Dead Silence. So, Infinite Warfare, Dead Silence. Footsteps and jump packs are silenced. Alright, so we're on the Rust remake in Infinite Warfare. I'm gonna use let's just use no Dead Silence first. Alright, so Rust. This beautiful looking map. As you can see, my footsteps do make sound. Alright, so now this is Dead Silence equipped. I can still hear my own footsteps, but as you can see, the jetpack is silenced even on my end. Oh, I can hear it a teeny bit, but yep, it's basically unhearable when you're actually in game. So yeah, neato. Alright, so Dead Silence in Modern Warfare. As you guys can tell, it is a field upgrade. You probably already know that. It says temporarily makes your footsteps silent. Movement becomes slightly faster. Gun, melee, and throwing knife kills refresh duration. And the recharge rate is fast. On this class, I am using Tuned Up, which makes it even faster. So if I get a kill, just watch in the bottom right how much it goes up. That was like
a quarter.
So yeah, like a few kills and you have it already charged up. So, footstep volume, let's see what that looks like, or sounds like. Now, let's see what Dead Silence sounds like. Not even a sound. So that's just how it works in Modern Warfare. So yeah. Alright, so now let's talk about footstep audio in Modern Warfare. As you guys have seen, the footsteps are extremely loud. You can hear someone through like a whole building. And so with that, it has become meta to have a good headset and just listen for footsteps. And my personal problem with Dead Silence is that it kind of shits all over that meta. If the meta relies on audio, and you can have an option to have zero audio, but run as fast as you want, you can tack sprint with Dead Silence and you still won't be heard. It just kind of breaks the meta. Similar to how Specialists broke the meta in Black Ops 4. So, in Black Ops 4, they obviously didn't have the 3D movement, so it's even harder to deal with Specialists and their Specialist weapons. That's why a lot of people played bare bones. They didn't want to have to deal with that, and just rely on raw gun skill. So, let's talk about why Dead Silence works in other Call of Duties, but not Modern Warfare. Of course, in my opinion. We will get into the community's opinion that I've heard after. Anyway, footsteps in other Call of Duties. They are barely noticeable, actually. So it doesn't exactly matter as much if you're using Dead Silence in close quarter engagements. And, for example, in Black Ops 4 and mainly World War II, I think, the map design was so simplistic that you only had like maybe a 60-40 win chance if you're using Dead Silence, because you could be prepared for someone who's not using Dead Silence, of course. That's why it's 60-40. Otherwise it's 50-50 if you guys are just both not wearing or using Dead Silence. Oh, that wasn't not complicated. That was totally complicated, oh god. You get what I mean though. If there's no cover, it's a 50-50 gunfight. If there is someone using Dead Silence, of course they have an advantage, so, like, very, very slight, but you get what I mean. So with the long as heck sprint to fire speed, and the reliness, is that a word? On audio, footstep audio, Dead Silence becomes more of a, like a 70-30% win gunfight. So that's where I draw the connection with Specialists, such as Ruin. It's a 70-30 gunfight. You're gonna probably win if you're using Ruin. So let's get into the community's argument for why they want Dead Silence. So, this is what I've heard on Twitter already. The community The community wants dead silence to help catch campers off guard. This isn't exactly true. There are multiple definitions of campers, but I'll go into that real quick. You could say a camper is someone who's watching a lane from a 2-story window, or you could call a camper someone who sits in the corner of a house, just pre-aiming a door. If you are going against someone who's pre-aiming a door, that will not catch them off guard. But if you're going against someone who is watching a lane from a 2-story window, yeah, you could catch them off guard. So in all, you can't really stop the annoying campers, and for the camper in the window, you're going to be like far away from him anyway, so dead silence won't even matter in that situation. Plus, for campers in windows, you can actually just crouch walk up to them. That also works too. I've done it multiple times. Then done a little assassination, a little bit of style, you know. That works. Also, as you can see in the gameplay, flashbangs are super annoying in Modern Warfare. I wish they worked similar to the Infinite Warfare flashbangs, aka the blackout grenades. Basically, you could see halfway through the flash for like a split second. Anyway, another reason people seem to want dead silence as a perk is so they can flank, because apparently that's impossible with Modern Warfare 2019 maps. Yeah. Spoken like a true shoot house 24/7 simp, if I do say so myself. Anywho, maps in Modern Warfare, you know, they got lots of lanes, with a few exceptions being shoot house and obviously shipment and maybe rest, but that's like 3 maps out of the what now 30 maps. There's a lot of maps. And you really don't need dead silence to perform a flank. People might hear you, but if they do, you should probably just hear them running by you as well and going for the kill if it's the right situation. Now it's time for my opinion. So you guys are probably going to be like, oh, he doesn't like dead silence, he doesn't even want it in the game. That is half true. I do not like dead silence, but I do want quieter footsteps. I think dead silence, at least in Modern Warfare, is a little bit overpowered since, again, the meta is to listen for footsteps. So dead silence, my fix would be to make it a perk, because everyone wants it a perk, but instead of being dead silent, it's going to reduce the volume of footsteps by 15 to 20%, just so it's not like too overpowered. It would also be in perk 2, it would replace Point Man, and Point Man would become an option in the streaks by default. So you could switch between kill streaks and score streaks. Very epic, I know. So yeah, here's what it would sound like, if you're curious. So yeah, scratch that 15 to 20% decrease. I meant decrease it by 50, because, well, with this testing, I thought 50 seemed more reasonable. And maybe reduce the range just a tiny bit, maybe, like 15 to 20% range reduction. That'd be nice. Well, anywho, if we take the dead silent aspect away from the dead silent field upgrade, that just leaves it with faster walk or movement speed. So what I would do to buff it is then also, like, since it has faster movement speed, also give it faster reload speed. I think that would be an excellent addition to the new dead silent field upgrade, and instead of calling it dead silence, you might call it assassins, I don't know, something like assassin or something, I don't know. What do you guys think? Please leave in the comments below if you agree or not. I had fun making this video, I guess. So yeah, leave a like, subscribe for more, enable bell notifications, watch the rest of the video if you want to see the rest of the gameplay on this new map, and peace out.